Welcome to SaxophoneTeacher.net. Today we're going to talk about the embouchure. Embouchure means the way you hold the mouthpiece with your lips. It's pretty simple. You put the teeth on the top of the mouthpiece and you roll out the lower lip that is covering the reed from below. Just like that. As you noticed, I keep my corners open because I will take the air through them to my diaphragm. Now, before we proceed, I want you to remember a simple habit. I want you to put your hand down with the mouthpiece and put it to your mouth naturally. This is very important because most of the times you want to bend your head down to the mouthpiece. And it should be opposite. So one more time, you put your hand down with the mouthpiece and you put it towards your lips. Just like that. Now let's play a note. One more time. Hand down and straight to your mouth. Now, if the note still doesn't come out, you need to check if you're really pushing enough from your diaphragm, and that's it. You have to be able to keep the note steady and also the same volume throughout the whole note. Now, the main role of the embouchure is to keep everything nice and steady, and you have to keep in mind that the main support should be coming from your diaphragm. Now, in order to keep the note nice and even, I want you to apply the same amount of pressure from your lower lip. Let me try. So as you could hear, the note is nice and even and steady. One more time. Now, there's a simple rule that I want you to follow. Once you hear the note, stick to it. So instead of playing a wavy, out of tune note, like you want to make sure that you keep your pressure steady, the pressure from your lip, as well as the pressure from your diaphragm. Just like this. There are three things that I want you to remember when you want to open the throat. The first one is an experiment. I want you to put your left hand on your larynx and say something high, something really high, and then say something really low, really low. Now, when you say something low, I'm sure you noticed that your larynx went really down. This is the position where your throat is really nice and open and relaxed. Now, the second thing, I want you to imagine a situation when you wake up in the morning and you're still a bit sleepy and you put your hand to your mouth and you just want to yawn like, oh. So when you yawn, you also relax your throat and it stays nice and open. Now the third story is when it's cold outside and you don't have your gloves on you, you want to blow with a warm air towards your hands, just like that. So when you imagine a situation when you blow towards your hands with the warm air, your throat gets relaxed and open. Now let me show you what's the difference actually in the sound when you play with a closed throat and with an open one. So first, the closed one. And now, the open one. So as you might notice, when I played a note with a closed throat, the sound was uneven and it was really shrinked and squeezed. Now, When I played the note with the open throat, the sound was nice and big and beautiful. So please incorporate that in your practice routine. Let's talk about starting the note with the tongue. Now, in order to start the sound with your tongue, you need to use the tip of your tongue to attack just below the tip of the reed, like that. Now make sure that it's really quick and that you always support with your diaphragm. Let's try. One more time. Now, you want to make sure that you are using a syllable, ta, to attack and to use the tongue properly. Make sure also that the attack of your tongue is as quick as the retreat. Let me show you again. One more time. So you can clearly hear that ta sound in the beginning. Now, to summarize all of the exercises, I want you to practice the long tone exercise just on the mouthpiece. Just simply, you need to keep the note nice and steady as long as you can and as steady as possible. Just like that.